Hi, this is Hunter from The Planet. I'm coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta recap for March 31st, 2025. Let's get into it. The main news of the format right now is that the entire community, or at least myself, needs to apologize to Maze of the Master, specifically the Odeon support, also known as the Temple of Kings support. It's been performing much better than anybody really expected it to. It won a 700-person event in Philly. It's been topping regionals all across the US. I don't think many people expected much out of this archetype. A lot of people see TCG exclusives as being kind of, subpar compared to the rest of the meta. But as we can see from Konami recently, that's not so much the case anymore. They've been really trying to keep the TCG exclusive archetypes sort of up to speed with the other archetypes in the format. And we can see that with Odeon. It's doing surprisingly really well. And the prices of all the cards are reflecting that. You can see that the man with the mark himself is increased pretty substantially in price. Anubis the Last Judge, one of the most important cards in the deck, has almost doubled in price just since its release. If you're interested in any of this archetype or any of Maze of the Master, we've got a lot of it down at the Planet still. So here in person or at our store at theplanet.com, feel free to come on down. Beyond that, the metagame for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is pretty much exactly the same as it has been for a little while. We're currently dominated by Ryzeal and Malice. These are the two best decks by far. They represent over 60% of the meta. The next closest one is going to be Blue Eyes Primite, which is at about 7.5% of the metagame right now. Malice in particular is living inside of people's heads rent-free. There are so many people trying to tech specific cards into their side decks, specifically Artifact Lancia, which is seeing over a 97% play rate right now in side decks. This card is really good into Malice, shuts down the deck as sort of like a silver bullet. So, the price on this card is steadily increasing, and based on what we've seen in the OCG, that's probably not changing anytime soon. This meta seems to be here to stay, at least for the next few months. Beyond the advanced meta, there's been a lot of movement in the March 2012 Time Wizard format. If you are familiar or you remember it all, Shockmaster wind-up format. Not exactly everyone's most favorite or nostalgic format, but for some reason, a lot of people have been enjoying trying it in Time Wizard lately, and there's been a lot of buyouts related to that. Shockmaster himself almost doubling in price this month. Fortunately, though, if you are interested in trying out this format, Shockmaster is being reprinted in the Quarter Century Stampede, which comes out in less than 2 weeks. We'll be having our event here at The Planet, probably on April 10th, if you want to come down and open up some packs for the new set. The set has many different reprints, nostalgia reprints and meta reprints as well. This set is also going to be notable. It's the last big reprint set of the Quarter Century, which has famously lasted 3 years now. So if you want to get your last sort of reprints, your last Quarter Century secret rare cards, now is the time to do so. And with that, that's pretty much the update on the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Format. If you like these types of videos, then we will continue to make more. If you comment, like, subscribe, let us know that you enjoy it. Follow us on our other social medias, on Instagram, Facebook, etc. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one.